Hello Sag, and welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. My name is Angela, and this reading is going to be for the Sagittarius Singles Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the second half of October. Hello Sag, I hope all is well with you guys. Thank you guys for joining me today. Sagittarius, let's get into your message. Warm welcome to those of you who have returned, and a warm welcome back to those who have returned. Warm welcome to everyone. Okay, let's get into the reading. Holy Spirit, show me what it is that you have for Sagittarius for the second half of October 2019. Second half of October. Holy Spirit, second half of October. Okay. I feel, Sagittarius, that this is going to be a time period where you're going to learn something valuable about yourself. Because I'm saying you might be finding something valuable. Maybe this is you discovering something valuable. Maybe stumbling upon something that you feel is valuable to you. Maybe you're realizing your value. Maybe there's someone in your scenario that's realizing your value that didn't in the past. I'm saying work could be very significant for you. You could be working on something significant. There could be something with regard to your personality that maybe you're wanting to highlight into your job. Okay. You might be feeling like you're losing your identity at work, Sagittarius. Okay. Yeah, self-development. I feel like right now you are doing some self-development. You could be even traveling. You could be moving. You could be making some type of progress in your life. Maybe this is something that you're focused on. I see money is going to be very significant for you. Or this could just be symbolic of how emotionally secure you might be feeling in your life or in a particular scenario. You could be investing money. Investing in yourself even. Alright, Sagittarius. So I do feel that a time of bliss is coming. I do feel that you are using your alchemical ability to manifest things in your life. I do see deception. There could have been deception with you and someone in the past. I see mastery. You're definitely mastering something within yourself. Maybe going to school, mastering something within your career. Maybe mastering this alchemy that we're talking about. I do see, Sag, where you're on a break from someone, and I see a situation here that has been left unresolved, and something here may come back around to get an opportunity to be looked at and reviewed in order to be resolved. I see this is someone that you hold in high regard that's going to be very significant to you, that's on your mind right now. And maybe you're trying to gather the words to say to this individual or vice versa. Some of you could be headed toward a raise or promotion. Okay, and your imagination definitely it's going to be very significant for you. Okay, you're definitely manifesting via your imagination. What is this though? So it's encouraging you to go forward and be fearless with whatever this is that you're wanting to master, Sagittarius. The Spirit is saying go ahead and take the next steps now with whatever it is. Don't procrastinate, because there may have been something that you put off again and again, Sag. Some of you are leaving a relationship. Some of you are definitely leaving a job. And maybe giving your hobbies a bit more focus. Spirit is wanting to encourage you, Sagittarius, that you're stronger than you even realize. I feel like your family, there's going to be definitely changes to your family dynamic. And I feel that some of you are focused on your health, or you could be maybe in need of some health attention. Maybe some of you are wanting to go into the healthcare field. I'm seeing courage is going to, like we were talking about just a moment ago, being fearless, moving forward is going to be significant. And I do feel that you're going to be working through some hurtful situations, some grief. You're going to be working through that. Possibly pertaining to the family, maybe from childhood, or maybe this is a family that you've built with someone and there has been grief, or there's been some type of pattern that has been recycled. I see forgiveness coming in. I see a time of forgiveness, whether this is self-forgiveness, Sag, or you could be forgiving someone silently or otherwise. Summertime could have been very significant to you, or you could have simply been dealing with someone who was born in the summertime. Leo, Cancer, Gemini. Cancer? I'm going to go with it. Leo, Cancer, not Gemini. Yes, Gemini. Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Virgo. You're in love with somebody. Sagittarius. Somebody is on your mind. No matter how much you try to disregard your feelings for this person, who could definitely be a Scorpio or may have Scorpio in their chart. Maybe even an Aries. You may have Aries in your chart, Sagittarius. Can't escape the thought of this person, Sagittarius. Still holding on to them for dear life. Though this person did hurt you. Could have been a Capricorn. Quite possibly. Maybe I'm seeing an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini could be significant. Strongly getting Gemini. Okay, we got a Leo. Some of you may have a child with this person, or there could be a child that's significant to your life right now, Sagittarius. I see a time of prosperity coming in, and I see a time where your authenticity is definitely going to pay off. Okay, so being you, okay, especially in your work environment, with pertaining to something regarding to your creativity, I do feel that, yeah, that's going to reap some positive results for you. Sag, I just wanted to call you guys Capricorn, and I just saw the Devil card. You're bored out of your mind. I feel like some of you Sages, and this isn't, I'm not going to make this about career because career is going to be a separate video, but we'll talk about it because it's coming up. Some of you Sages are absolutely bored out of your mind with what it is that you're doing. You're just going through the motions. You're not happy with what it is that you're doing. Yeah, and maybe right now it's a bit of a burden to you. So, with regard to love, I feel that there's definitely someone that you miss. And this person may be coming to you unexpectedly. And maybe, Sagittarius, you're holding a grudge toward this person. Perhaps, well, you got the Seven of Swords. So I see why there would be a grudge here. Right now, financially, you could be dealing with, maybe you took on too much. Bit off more than you could chew financially, and now you're like kind of cringing and sitting back saying, oh, should I have made that purchase, right? Should I have gone on that trip, whatever it was. Financially, Sag, I feel like you're just kind of, yeah, you're dealing with the aftermath of maybe some type of big purchase. Maybe you had to pay out for a bill here. Here you are again as the Queen of Pentacles. You could definitely have Earth in your chart, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Or maybe you're dealing with an Earth sign. We did say that. Capricorn did come up very strong in this reading. We've got your Aries or Leo. That could be significant to the picture. I'm also seeing Virgo. Okay, for some of you, unfortunately, there could have been a third party. And someone here has been kind of procrastinating and dragging their feet about where you two stand. You could be waiting for someone to leave a third party. You could be waiting for someone to make a firm decision to stand up for this relationship and, you know, to figure out where the two of you are headed. But without a doubt, there's been some sense of betrayal here that has happened. Possibly with regard to a fire sign or an earth sign. I sense that this could be someone that might be a bit far away from you. Relatively far, I suppose. Maybe close enough for somebody to make a road trip for some of you. But it's clear that you're holding on to someone that walked away from you, or vice versa. Because remember, this can always be interchangeable. Okay? Yeah, you ended it with someone and now you're missing them. And maybe you're trying to figure out how to go on with life without this person because you doubt that there could really be a reconciliation between the two of you. Maybe you guys did have a knockdown, drag-out argument. And then now you're stuck and you don't know what to do. You don't know what to say. You don't know how to, you don't know how to broach the situation. You're not sure the exact words to say to kind of break the ice again with this person. Though I strongly feel that you desire to do so. Yeah, maybe you moved away. Maybe they did. Maybe some of you are actively searching for a new place to live. Maybe some of you are actively searching for a new job. You could be online dating, perhaps. Let's see what some of these... Yeah, there's really something up with work. This could be you, though. With the Seven of Swords, Sag. There's no closure here. There's no closure. Someone was sneaking around with somebody else. Somebody caught wind of it, and they ended this thing. And that's why you're missing them. You didn't want this relationship to end, and yeah, now you're dealing with the aftermath of it. Yeah, someone here intuitively knows that someone here is being sneaky and conniving. Could be in the workplace. Kind of, trying to steal your words, steal your catchphrases, steal your reading and act like it's theirs. That type of thing. Yeah. So whatever this argument was about, I do feel that someone here wants to settle this with you and come out of this place of withdrawal, come out of this place of emotional withdrawal from you, not wanting to speak, not wanting to look at you, whatever this is. Someone here, I kind of get the sense that someone is hiding. Yeah, they didn't want this relationship to end, and I feel that there is someone here that's wanting to come and see you. This could be you, Sag, going on a road trip to go and see someone that meant the world to you. You're not done. There's still some unresolved emotion, unresolved conversation here that you have, unresolved, feelings that you have for this person. And I feel that someone in this scenario that was not ready to make a commitment is now ready to step up. You may hear from this person. They may be shooting you a message to see if it's cool to come by to talk. You doubt that there can be a reconciliation, so you are kind of nervous about how to approach them, but I feel that there's something here that you want to confess. And what is this that you want to confess? That you're moving on? Or that you're moving to go and see them? Let's see, what is it? Let's clarify this again. Yeah, somebody is wanting to confess that they want to come and see you in person to make things right. There was a betrayal, and there was a betrayal. Someone cheated here, and someone is too proud to apologize. Probably once was, because I see that someone was procrastinating, kind of dragging their feet, but now someone is now wanting to come forward and say, hey, you know what? Let's catch up on old times. They're hoping that you will let your guard down, and they're trying to find the courage to come toward you because they are definitely intimidated by you for whatever reason. Your status now, or whatever it is that intimidates them. Your beauty, your handsomeness, whatever this is. Yeah, they definitely want to clear this up with you. I see honesty here. Someone here wants to bring honesty to the situation where there has been nothing but deception and lies, and someone here feels that in the past that there was nothing that was going to come of this situation, so they ended it. They walked away, and now someone is not sure if they want to come back. But I feel that there has potentially been a change in perspective. The trust issues remain. Somebody left, and the other person was left to pick up the pieces. So you may doubt that there could be a reconciliation, as I stated a couple times already, but someone here is hoping and wishing that you will have an open mind about this, though they feel that you don't care about them any longer. There could have been a confrontation here for the truth in the past. Someone here wanted to know the truth, and maybe that's what this argument was about. Yeah, something here is coming back around. I feel like you're going to have a conversation about something that, like I said, has been left up in the air. I feel, Sag, that either you or the other person are thinking about going back into this relationship, but there is a lot of fear about letting this person in. Some of you just might be petrified of being hurt again. Maybe some of you haven't heard from this person and you're worried that they've moved on. And yeah, you find yourself looking back in the past. And yeah, there is some impatience here to get to this person or to speak to them. What is the impatience about though? Why are you feeling impatient? You feel that you've lost them? Okay, somebody was impatient with their words. Someone here didn't think before they spoke. There was absolutely no filter involved here. Someone was definitely full of pride, full of ego, and someone here is absolutely very stubborn. They really want a new start with you, but they're kind of holding back out of pride, out of ego. Again, like we were talking about before, procrastination. I see someone who was flirting and dealing with someone else while they were in a relationship. Yep, somebody got fed up and tired because maybe there was a cycle to this that happened. Yep, someone got fed up and tired, and I see waiting. So now you're waiting for them to come to you to clear this up after some type of breakup, possibly with a Gemini in particular. We got the King of Swords. So yeah, I see Gemini, I see Libra, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah. I think I named off all the signs here already. Aries and Leo. Yeah, I think I named all those. This could even be you, Sag. Yeah, you definitely come up in your reading also, but you come up in the reverse. So what's causing you not to feel like yourself? You feel out of sorts about something. I mean, it might be you that's missing somebody and wants to start over, but not having the courage to say so. Yeah, but you might get a wish here with the Nine of Cups. You might be waiting to hear from someone, and with the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups, yeah, something here is moving along. Something here is gaining some type of momentum. There could be someone coming to see you unexpectedly from a distance, wanting to talk to you, wanting to say hey and see what's up and see how you're feeling. But I definitely, like I said in the beginning, sense that someone here is trying to gather the right words to say, because maybe the two of you have not spoken in a very long time. This could even be your mother, where you haven't spoken to her in a while, or vice versa. Maybe she hasn't spoken to you. Maybe you had a fallout with your mom. Whatever this is, I do feel that some type of change is coming into a family. There could be a birth of a child. Some of you could be attending a baby shower, a graduation. It's not graduation season, but whatever this is, it doesn't have to be a literal graduation from school. You're moving to the next level in your life. I do see that maybe someone is watching you succeed on the sidelines. Maybe you have something going on online. And yeah, someone here is watching you get a lot of attention or whatever this is. But I strongly sense that someone here knows that they need to apologize. They're being stubborn. They absolutely miss you, but they won't step up and say so. Whether this is you or them or both of you, Sag. So let's see what's up with your cross-watcher. Someone is coming to you. I do see a message coming to you, and your cross-watcher could be wondering what your real intention is. Like, what are you coming to me for? Like, the trust has already been broken. And I didn't say this already, but the overall energy of your reading is sadness. And what's crossing this situation is a message of love, possibly coming in from your mother, whom you may have trust issues with. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, something here is definitely... Okay, we got the Justice card. Some of you may be dealing with a legal situation. I do see victory here for you. Remember, this is a general reading. I definitely see victory in a legal situation. Be careful about your driving. Be careful about speeding. Make sure that you handle all of your legal matters on time. Make sure that you're on top of your legal paperwork. Some of you, this might entail a passport. Some of you may be getting a passport to travel, and you have to get your paperwork in line. Make sure that you keep track of your paperwork. Okay, yeah, I do see a celebration. You may be celebrating a raise, a promotion, a baby shower, a birth of a new child, possibly. A new lease, because you could be moving in someplace. Sagittarius, cross-watcher for second half of October. Sag, cross-watcher. For some of you, there was a pregnancy, past tense. For some of you, maybe some of you were trying to have a baby and it just didn't work out. Maybe there were some issues here with infertility. For some of you, you may have decided not to go through with the pregnancy here. Maybe you're feeling hopeless that you'll be able to have a kid again. Seeing regret surrounding a loss of a child. This could definitely be how your mother is feeling. Maybe your mother feels like she's lost you. Maybe you guys are estranged from one another. Your mother could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. May have this in her chart. Yep, I definitely see an argument. I see frustration here, strife between the two of you. And maybe the two of you have tried to rebuild this relationship, but it just didn't work out in the past. And maybe you stop paying attention to this person. Because someone here has a family. Whether you have a family with them, they may have a family with someone else as well. This could be someone that shares children with someone else besides you, if you do have children with them. Or someone here is married, or they're not married legally on paper, then they definitely have a family that they've built or established, or some type of financial commitment with someone, without a doubt. I see Aquarius. Someone here is very gifted spiritually. Has some type of spiritual gift. This could be your cross-watcher. Okay, what is this tower about, though? Okay, let's see what's going on here. Somebody, this person means the world to you, or you mean the world to them. We got the Seven of Swords again, and the Nine of Cups. You guys have very similar cards on each side, so it's like either you know, cross-watcher, you have an inkling of how your cross-watcher is feeling right now, or maybe you're feeling the same way. Right? I see that there has been some disappointment with love. Maybe you were disappointed that this person was deceptive. And yeah, there is regret surrounding maybe a third-party situation. Someone here that was not committed to a relationship, and someone here who could have been verbally or physically abusive. And right now you're trying to find the courage to, you know, come out of your shell and talk to this person after some type of argument is what I see. There might be some lingering resentment that you have about this, with this person and with the situation. And yeah, there's a baby here somewhere. Yeah, you may have a baby with this person. Sag, you might be finding out that you're expecting a baby. I just keep saying the same thing, that someone is not going through with the pregnancy. Someone is torn. They're not sure if they should have the baby or not. Someone here is unhappy here about how things have played out between the two of you. And I do see a situation where, yeah, there is some type of confession here for the truth. Someone here has to deal with their addictions or their pride, some type of low vibrational energy that they bring to the table. Ego is definitely what I'm getting. If it's not addiction, this person could have left you for their addiction. Could have been your mother that left you for her addiction. Brother, sister. There could have been an addiction that got in the way of your dreams. But there's something here that's constantly on your mind, and it could be another fire sign here. Some of you are worried that someone is pregnant. Some of you are worried because you found out that you are pregnant and you're not, like I said, you're not sure what to do about the baby. Some of you could be reaching out to communicate with someone here. Or they could be reaching out to speak to you, because I see the Temperance card here. Now you come up in the upright. Yeah, I see some type of a family pattern, some type of family addiction. Someone here has addiction to alcohol. I'm hearing addiction. Sexual addiction. I don't know why I'm hearing generational situations here where someone has a history or a pattern of divorce throughout the family. Like someone just doesn't know how to maintain a healthy relationship. Now some of you are going to hear about a court decision. What is this about? Court. I'm saying forgiveness, and I'm saying someone coming back home. Someone wanting to do the right thing to come back home. It could be a Gemini. You could be having dreams about this person. Some of you just may be having prophetic dreams, period. Wow, some of you are really getting in touch with your ancestry, with your ancestors. Your ancestors could be sending you messages from the other side. Some of you have the ability to see into the 5D. Okay, but I see that someone here is absolutely in love. But who are they in love with? Because this is definitely a third party. Who's in love? Your cross watcher could still be in love with you. Or maybe they're finding out that they left you for someone else. Yeah, and they love you. Someone is definitely in love with possibly an air sign. Maybe someone with Cancer in their chart. So they may have left you to be with someone else, or whatever this is. It's like you're not quite listening to your intuition here. We got Gemini again. So this could definitely be a Gemini. I keep getting Gemini so strongly in this reading. We got the Lovers. That's just what I'm trying to show you. Which could be this Princess of Swords here. Yep, you guys are going to be reuniting. Someone is leaving to reunite with someone that they love, or vice versa. They left and they're coming to reunite with you after realizing that they love you, after realizing that they can't live without you. And yeah, they may have an urgent message that they're sending you, which is that they want to maybe build a family with you. See, someone here is in love with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. We did mention Cancer. Specifically Cancer. I do see Scorpio all throughout this reading, but someone here is torn between two lovers, or torn between two situations. Okay, if someone here is not torn between two lovers, they're torn between whether or not to let someone come back again. Someone who was potentially toxic, and maybe this relationship was a bit dysfunctional, but I do see someone coming in with an apology. Someone here that now wants to put in the effort after maybe you've blocked them. Maybe someone who overtalked you and was a bit disrespectful and maybe even a bit immature at times. This is what I'm saying. I see mother and child. The immaturity, I get a lot of childishness with this, so I'm feeling that it could be a child of yours that could be coming back to the picture, Sag, to right their wrongs with you. That's not going to be the case for everyone, but yeah. Either way, someone is torn over this situation. Why is the Tower here? Let me clarify the Tower. Yeah, you guys are just not on the same page. You don't see eye to eye. There's something here that you don't agree on. You guys are broken up and gotten back together before. And yeah, some of you are headed for a divorce. Yes, there's another woman coming in between the two of you. Possibly an Aquarius. Someone is definitely keeping multiple options in their back pocket, and someone here is full of pride and ego is what I'm seeing. But this is the very person that wants to come home to you. And this may happen unexpectedly. You may get an unexpected knock on the door, an unexpected message from this person saying, hey, let's work this out. Let's talk. Let's meet up. That type of thing. Yeah, so Sagittarius. Potential outcome. Potential outcome, Holy Spirit, for Sagittarius. There's a message here that this is what's crossing the situation. Someone wants to send a message, but they are just waiting, procrastinating, when truthfully their intention is to heal a family issue with you. Again, it could be your child, but maybe you stepped back from the situation, right? Maybe you just needed some time to do so, and you decided, you know what, I'm going to put myself first. I do see court decisions going in your favor. Yeah, they've learned from the issues in the past. Maybe they are traveling to come and see you, possibly around holiday season. And they're wanting to know how you feel. They want to know if you've made a decision. Because some of you guys, you have taken yourself out of the equation, out of the third party, and you said, if you can't make a decision, which shouldn't be that hard, but if you can't, then I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to step away from this, right? And now maybe that's giving them a chance to really think. And that could be why they're coming back to you, and now they want to know what your decision is. Will you allow them back into your energy, or is it over for good? Sagittarius. The advice here for Sagittarius. Okay, I keep getting this for you guys. Are you guys going to the beach? Or this could be Spirit saying, hey, you know what, you could definitely go to the beach. It could be very beneficial for you. So, yeah, transformation, Scorpio. Once again, Scorpio vibes are throughout a lot of readings here. But yeah, transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So, this is what the Tower is bringing in, a lot of personal change and personal development, which is what we talked about in the beginning. Could be you going to school. Maybe you're regaining your sense of independence after someone left, and Spirit is congratulating you and giving you kudos and a thumbs up for this. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Some of you are wanting to be independent from a job, and you're wanting to go into business for yourself. Yeah, you do have a lot on your plate. Spirit says start delegating. Ask for help where you need help. Yes, you are independent. It does not mean that you are not independent if you ask for help, though, if you're in over your head. Yeah, once again, go outdoors, specifically to a body of water that could be very healing for you. It says you've been indoors too long. Go outside and enjoy some fresh air and spend some time near water, such as a lake, a river, or the ocean to recharge your batteries, Sagittarius. You could be going on vacation to do so, right? And maybe taking a spiritual bath, perhaps. But either way, I see some type of purification. You could be detoxing your mind and your body is what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing golden opportunities are coming in for you, Sag. Be open to these golden opportunities. I definitely see undying love that you have for someone or that someone has for you. But in the meantime, Sag, I see that right now, because we did talk about waiting, right now you're just focused on you and nurturing yourself, it looks like. And Spirit is once again confirming that you're doing the right thing. Like I was saying in the beginning of the reading, your hobbies might be getting some attention, right? Maybe even working on yourself, your physical self, right? Making sure that you're in tip-top shape health-wise and making sure that you look good. So, yes, that's what I see for you guys, Sag, for the second half of October 2019. I hope that this helped somebody. Sagittarius, take good care. Thank you once again for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you already haven't. And if you decide to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you get the notification of when I upload. I will see you guys again in another video. Until then, take care. Bye for now.